I don't know how to fix it, so I curl up in a ball and cry in the comfort of my home. I don't know why I feel like shit. They say I'm fine, but I'm not fine. I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons. I try to hide all my deepest feelings. I'm dying inside, and all I see are demons. I try to hide all my deepest feelings. I think there's something wrong with me, 'cause all I see is death. Every time I go outside, I look like I've been doing meth. And I sleep for 19 hours on a Thursday afternoon. Every now and then I cough up blood and I don't know what to do. I don't know why I feel like shit. I will not see a therapist.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to fucking kill yourself, put your fucking hands up. Yeah, raise your plates in the air, everybody.
Oh, God.
Hey, oh, hey,
Oh, you know what?
hey, 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 help, 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 help.
There is feedback from my monitor that my microphone is picking up, and I don't know why. I haven't a fucking clue why it's doing that. Can you hear it? Can you hear this shit? Oh God, what do I do? Does this fix it? No? I'm gonna end up shutting off my fucking monitor trying to mute this. Can I disable the device? Why is it doing this? How did I accomplish this? I haven't a fucking clue how I accomplished this. I wouldn't know how to do this intentionally if I wanted to. No, it's not gonna, oh my God. You suck at tech, I realize that. How the fuck? I can't believe it. Because, watch. Do I have any music? Because I can just ignore it. I could just ignore it and not have to worry about it. I do. I talk to Ralph and I completely lose my fucking mind and accidentally fuck up my setup, which has been reliable for weeks. How did I accomplish this? When the Xannies kick in? Oh my God, that must be it. Can I just like mute the actual thing with my, oh yeah, there we go. Volume. I'm doing this with like a button on my screen. Mute this shit. This is, damn, I want to mute it. Mute on, okay, let me try again. Perfect. Okay, now we're just a little bit gay. But everything else is taken care of. Why am I doing this shit live? Because I had it all set up. And then I go and investigate it. I kick up. I'm like, why the fuck can I hear the music outside of my headset? And then I realized why. All right. So I have quite a bit for this week. Because everything happened this week. It's the final week of the Pride Month. So the four horsemen of the apocalypse are upon us for this finale. This month has felt so fucking long, unbelievably fucking long, incredibly fucking long. This entire month has dragged its fucking ass all the way across, and it has never ended. It's just, and bad shit keeps fucking happening. I don't know what it is about this month, but this month is accursed. It's accursed. And thank God it's ending. Did Emily Eucas really marry from what I heard? Alright. Open up Firefox. Before I was streaming, I was catching up on the YouTube policy here. And I'm looking at it and like, okay, hate speech is not allowed on YouTube. We remove content promoting violence or hatred against individuals or groups based on any of the following attributes. I don't know what the fuck a caste is. I don't know if that's specifically targeting like Pajeets in India. It's like you can't bully people for being young or old, their caste, apparently, disability, ethnicity, gender identity, nationality, race, immigration status, religion, sex, gender, sexual orientation, victims of a major violent event in their kin, okay, and veteran status. Veteran status. So I'm reading this. And you know what's not covered by this? You know what is ominously, especially precariously missing from this? That is, no, gamers, that's not it. Not covered, but you know what isn't? Fat. You can bully fat people all you fucking want. Fat people are open season. Susan has said fat people are not protected. It is their own fault. They have chosen to be fat, and that life choice is completely theirs to own. So this is Amberlyn Reed, and she's going to try some Japanese snacks, and we're going to listen to about 5 minutes of this because I can. Because Susan has explicitly endorsed by omission the cyberbullying of fat people.
Hey guys! So this is Americans Try Japanese candy / snacks. I'm a little nervous.
Me
The
too,
box.
because I'm picky.
Yeah. So this is the box it came in.
She only eats cheese and potatoes.
All I've done is just open the box so it's easier, so I'm not sitting here trying to open it. I haven't actually looked in here yet. Okay, so this is how it looks when you open it. Comes with this little paper.
No, I see Susan's in the chat. That's good. Yeah. Susan, we're making fun of fat people.
All of it is
in Japanese.
Yes.
So this is what it looks like in here. So I don't even know. We're just gonna try a little nibble of each thing. And
I know.
Call it a day.
I'm too scared to just straight up bite into something.
I know that a lot has happened this week. A lot of interesting and important. I have like 18 tabs open, and a lot of things we could cover. But we gotta cover our bases first.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if that's a protected class having a really annoying fucking laugh, but Amberlyn's giggle is just the worst shit.
What is this?
She gets so excited when she eats.
We're dating, if you don't know.
It's like a dog.
If you don't know.
When you open the,
Oh my God.
when you start opening a can of dog food and the dog
This is like a
starts
chip
whining.
in a roll form.
This ain't like no sour cream and onion or anything. Is it? Okay.
Tell me what that is.
This is torturous.
What is this?
It's a piece of corn, Amberlyn. It's flavored corn. It's cornmeal.
A very soft onion.
Oniony?
Yeah.
Maybe like chickeny?
Yeah.
I'm living for that.
I'm looking for some sweet stuff.
You want to see her
We
lags?
have to go to order.
Here, hold up.
I know.
This one's purple, so I don't know if this is going to be the same.
No, twin.
It's different.
I want to show you this. If you want to see her lags, I'll pull this up real quick.
This looks barbecue to me.
If it's totally hot, I'm not eating it.
Look. This is her like 2 years ago, and this is her now. And she says, "I hate myself." Broken heart emoji. With no comments. I don't know if she's disabled comments or what. But she's gotten no replies to this message about how she hates herself. Which I find quite tragic, chat. Let's continue. We got 3 more minutes left, and I'll call it quits. Oh, 5 years ago. Okay.
Oh my God, are these low calorie? I'm gonna start eating these every day. That's good.
Is that hot?
That's like barbecue style.
Are those cornmeal sticks flavored
Oh
artificially
my God.
low calorie? I do not think that they are.
These are low calorie from what I've heard. 'Cause I've seen these before.
And I like the other one.
You like it?
They're probably low
You guys, I
calorie
got
if you
this
eat
from Amazon,
one.
Like, now we have a green. We have a greenery.
That was probably one of the jalapeno.
Looks cheesy. you want to be the first one,
Nope.
or do you like?
You're
Okay.
always the first one.
If I was starving to death, no, I'm just kidding. It's okay. It kind of tastes like the first one, but more.
I like
something.
Becky's
I don't know
shirt.
what it is.
It's like vaporwave.
That little tiny bite I took.
It's a little more cheesy, I feel like. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have a yellow.
How much more we got?
There's other stuff in here.
2 more
It's not just
minutes,
this.
chat. We can do it.
This one has a hamburger on it, and it kind of smells a little like,
A hamburger.
I think.
Oh,
My favorite character in the Amber Lynn drama
such a bite.
is Becky.
I have to nibble.
'Cause I'm fat.
Becky is so inoffensive.
This is straight up steak.
She's never done anything wrong. She's a fellow feeder,
Or like beef or something.
so I relate to her on an emotional
It's like
level.
beef or something. It's not horrid.
Okay. This is as if you just took one of these plain little crunchy things right here.
She's got a gay
rolled it in a
pride
packet,
trucker cap on
and just rolled
The
this
beef
in.
one.
to celebrate Pride Month.
So, here's a red.
Is it over? 1 more minute.
What is that?
It takes them 1 minute to devour one of these corn sticks.
I smell ketchup. I'm not lying.
Let me smell.
Cut it up a bit.
I do too. What the fuck? I mean, with that crap.
Neck wave. Yeah, Becky does have no neck, does she? She's eyeing that
What?
corn
I'm
stick
not so
though.
sure. I'm starting to get a bunch of like different tastes in my mouth.
Oh, hey, look. Is that Hubert? Looks like Hubert.
She's like investigating it.
All right, Becky. Final corn stick. She doesn't like it. Oh
I
no.
knew you.
This ain't cheesy potatoes.
She's going to get water, y'all.
I don't
This is
want
how
it.
the box looks. There's still
Unless it's
quite
cheesy
a few things
potatoes.
to get our paws into. I'm a little nervous.
You guys are so
So
mean.
this is the last one of these that I can tell, and this one's white.
Becky's art.
That's also scary because it could be like,
Is that on their Instagram? Becky's art. Is that it? A fan made this. That's not it then. Where's her art? I feel cheated. Just lost your appetite. That's okay. That's okay. We're done. We're done with this. Be gone. Let's talk about this. Okay, I have to be more careful with this because we are entering protected class status. So I'm just going to read this verbatim without any commentary, and I will allow my chat to draw their own conclusions from this. So, from Rabbit Cohen, people have told me to keep quiet about Kiwi Farms, whatever that may be, no relation. But what else can they do to me now? I don't want to be quiet. I was sexually assaulted in my own home because of those motherfuckers. Is there really any power in silence? Is there any power in just standing by while people keep getting victimized by the same group? In trying to keep quiet, I was hurting myself. I was hindering my own recovery to placate them. That's not how I want to live. I've faced scarier monsters. I'm so done with silence. To be totally clear about Kiwi Farms, I have no idea if the guy who raped me is a user there, but he knew who I am and what I do, and Kiwi Farms is the only place my docs is up at the point. They're openly bragging about their rape count, though. This is a post by Imspex, who is a nice girl and a staff member and community admin of this Kiwi Farms website. And she says, "Good job, Gengar. Your rape count is now +1." So I don't think Imspex is actually a nice girl. I think she's bad because she keeps a rape counter, apparently. I just wanted to read this because I found it preposterous. All right, that's it. Now let's talk about Etika. I don't know anything about this person. I just really like this tweet chain because it's it's just like I don't know. I don't know if it happened. I guess I can't. Is this victims of a major? Oh, it's not a major violent event. Not a cast. Not a disability. Okay, it's okay. I can call this into question. I don't think this happened. I think it's bullshit, and I don't think they got sexually assaulted. And I want to see the police report. That's all I'm gonna say. If I get banned for saying that, please let me know. All right, next one, Etika. I don't want to read all this. I don't care. He went missing. Everybody recognized that he went missing, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And then they found his crap on the Manhattan Bridge. Now I know this because I've actually visited the what the fuck is it called? It's by Buffalo. Oh, Niagara Falls. I went to the Niagara Falls, and I remember the tour guide there, for some reason, pointed out to us that when people jump off into the river, feeding into the Niagara Falls, they will take the stuff out of their pockets, and they will make a nice pile of their belongings. And nobody, it's like an instinctual human thing. They do it in Japan, they do it in the U.S., they do it everywhere. When they commit suicide by jumping off something with the environment, they will take all their shit and make a pile of it. And when I heard that he had done this, my suspicion shifted from he's suicide baiting again to he's probably dead. Like that's a weird thing, and it's not something you would do if you were faking it. You know what I mean? So, people have been handling this differently. A lot of people have been quite mad. Neat Boy Genius here made a video, and I think this is my personal favorite reaction to the suicide. Desmond Etika Emofa found dead under New York Bridge. Suicide footage. So it's not for faint of heart here. It's very tragic, and it's gotten 20,000 views, and the dislike ratio is pretty is pretty heavily against it. So while this music plays, I'm actually gonna loop it so we get that background music. It's not just me reading. Wow, I thought I was sick. This world is truly sick. You're disgusting. Remember this when you lose a loved one. Don't worry, my dude. Hell has a very special place reserved for you. Have your laugh. Your day is coming. That's all. I don't mean death. I mean he's going to lose a loved one. That's his day. Hope this was worth getting your channel taken down. I don't watch a lot of Etika videos, but that's not cool you make this video. Real death is not funny. Imagine being so low to clickbait a loved streamer's possible suicide. Someone who blew past the bad thoughts and things he did before to release content to his fans. You are the most disgusting type of person there is. And I like this one too. Susan Wojcicki endorsed the video herself. She is such a base hole. So thank you, Neat Boy Genius, for this video. And what I really love about this comment section is it takes me back. It takes me back to like old school trolling, like just like shock value. Just like you can't shock people anymore. You're not allowed to. But this is it. This is like this guy put out a video that shocked people, and they got genuine anger out of them. And it's like that's great. That's fantastic. It's like a throwback. Etika's death has pleased me in strange ways. But more importantly than this, and the grieving of a dead loved one, is I have published my most successful tweet to date. So this tweet that I've made has 444 retweets and almost 1,500 likes, and that's phenomenal. And this is in response to a YouTube creator's tweet, which I'll read. We mourn the loss of Etika, a beloved member of our gaming creator community. All of us at YouTube are sending condolences to his loved ones and fans. If you or someone you care about is struggling, please know you're not alone. the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is here. So I replied, you demonetized his channel, you ruined his career, and then you write some milquetoast eulogy for him. You're going to kill a lot more stupid kids before someone dismantles Alphabet. And I think that's true. I said that they very infamously pay-pigged Jim $100 one stream, a couple streams ago, because he was talking about the start of this month, the longest month, after the Carlos Maza thing with the Vox adpocalypse. And I mentioned that I think you're going to see a lot more suicide and violence as a result of these unpersonings, because they're so reckless and they're so destructive, and there's no real way to get around it. It's like once the hammer comes down on you, unless you're independently wealthy or unless you have a different source of revenue. But people like, Etika, people who are finding this niche don't necessarily have that kind of luxury. And when the hammer comes down, it comes down very hard and is extremely disruptive, right? So I think Etika is probably the first domino, and I think a lot of people now are going to see the kind of attention he's gotten for his suicide and how YouTube can be gotten back at through that kind of negative publicity. And the next one, the next people who look at this and are thinking, I've just been demonetized, I've just been deleted. If I kill myself in a spectacular way, I can hurt this multinational billion-dollar-a-year corporation in a way that far exceeds my independent value. You know what I mean? So I think there's a dangerous precedent set here, and we're going to see it play out more, especially over 2020. I get a strange feeling about 2020, man. When 2019 started, I had a strange feeling about this year where it would be really bad. But I think 2020, I just get such a knot in my stomach because I have a premonition about how fucking weird the culture war is going to get in 2020. 2020 is going to be completely fucking insane. Like, because it's not just like the turn of the decade. It's not just the culmination of all this censorship shit. It is the fucking election, and they don't want Trump to get 2020 because they know if he gets 2020, he doesn't have to care about re-election anymore. He doesn't have to care about re-election anymore, so he can do and say whatever the fuck he wants. If he survives, like there's no investigation about foreign shit. There's nothing. It's going to be off the wall. And I guess I'll skip ahead to this. If you didn't read or if you didn't see on Twitter, R the Donald has been quarantined on Reddit. And it's a long post, and it basically says the main reason why we quarantine your subreddit is because you've been uncooperative with us, and there's an disproportionately high number of reported violent posts. I think, as we've discussed in our past and as detailed in our content policy and moderator guidelines, we expect you to enforce against rule-breaking content. You've made progress over the last year, but we continue to observe and take action on a disproportionate amount of rule-breaking behavior in the community. Despite making up 13% of the Reddit population, you commit 50% of the violent posts. We recognize that you do not remove posts that are reported, but we are troubled that violent content more often goes unreported and worse is upvoted. So they're basically saying that not only is violent rhetoric getting posted on Reddit or on R the Donald, it's getting upvoted and not reported by the users. So like the complete moderation chain is broken down because the stuff they want to see reported not only doesn't not get reported by people in the community, it gets upvoted. So they're basically saying we're going to hide you and we're going to remove your styling so that upvotes and downvote, like before, the style was such that you could only upvote without altering the CSS template. So they took away custom CSS. They did a lot of stuff to make the community less fun, I guess. In regards to this, though, people are speculating where is where are these people going to go? Are they going to go to 8chan, to 4chan to vote? If you're currently on 8chan or 4chan and you're afraid of the Donald people coming over, I've got good news for you, because somebody posted this on Cow, and I'm going to steal it. So what's your plan then in the event of the ban? You can't expect us to go back to that disgusting shit website, Vote. Having a backup site should be your number one priority. I agree. It's something that we're working on. It's important. I don't like Vote either. Agree. I spent time reading posts on both the Donald, and VPs, and was quite disturbed at the blatant Jew bashing and even stuff about how the Holocaust didn't happen. I spent 5 whole minutes over there, and I couldn't handle the foul and racist remarks. I'm glad so many of us feel the same. I was disgusted, and I want no part of that. We are absolutely not racist here, even though we are constantly accused of that. I'm glad we're back. Vote was awful. They act like immature preteens, and all those racial derogatory slurs. That's blocked out by a goat, so I can't read that. Say that in real life. Praise Keck, the Donald is back. I like this one too. I don't believe it's shared blue. This happened in a lot and garnered a lot of support for the Pizzagate sub. Vote culture is, simply put, 4chan culture thrown to 11. It ceases to be shitposting and actually comes across as legitimate white supremacism. And I'm not going to throw in with that lot when we have proven that narrative wrong at every turn. It would be like conceding that we are when we aren't. There was one more that was really, 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 really funny. I couldn't stand their language. Truly terrible. Not curse words. Fuck that. Like the N-word. And so much racism. Inexcusable. Vote is cancer. They're not going to vote. They're not going to 4chan. They're not going to 8chan. Don't worry about it. You're safe. Are the Donald, like me, like us all, loves the nation of Israel, and absolutely nothing is going to get in the way between them and their love for Bibi Netanyahu. Hold up, I have to ban a spammer. Here's a problem that's strange and new. Why the fuck are there like chat spammers in fucking YouTube? Unwanted commercial content or spam. Actually, you know what? I can leave this up. There's nothing bad on this page. Look at this. Sexy girl XXX full hair. Fuck you. Sexy girl. How is this a problem? Why do I have to pause my stream to ban Arab spammers selling porn links to my fucking stream? Can you explain this? It's preposterous. Modding, fuck you. No mods. Here, okay. I mentioned this. I mentioned how Carlos Mazza caused the Vox adpocalypse, and I mentioned that this is the longest month ever recorded. So how about this? June 24th. A mere 2 days ago, Carlos Mazza says, Reddit claims to have an explicit policy against calls to violence. It shut down subreddits before. So why hasn't it done anything about the Donald, the largest pro-Trump subreddit, which is littered with calls to violence? And then a mere 2 days later, quarantined like that, the gay snap. And it's just gone. Thy will be done, my lord. We will take care of this nasty hate subreddit. If there's any other troublesome content on our platforms that you deem unsuitable, please let us know, and we will amend our hate speech policy to cater to you specifically, so that you're not offended. Oh, here, how about this? Instead of going to Vote, they could go to Gab. A few weeks ago, many people were shilling Telegram and Parler. How'd that work out? Well, Apple is forcing Telegram to censor certain channels and forcing Parler to make their terms of service match Apple's. Have you learned nothing from Gab? Y'all are playing checkers. On July 4th, you'll see that Gab is playing chess. Hey, Can I reiterate that Andrew Torba is the biggest fucking dipshit on the face of the planet? The fact that he thinks that he's playing chess. Here, I'll tell you. I have privileged information to this. Andrew Torba, after he got kicked off of all the CDNs, because I happen to run a nice little service called 1776hosting.com. Very, very professional website, by the way. Great place to host your offensive content. But he was probing for many different small ISPs to host Gab. And we were in talks indirectly looking for hardware to host this shit. And he decided at the last second to go from the US to Netherlands. And he decided to make a tweet boasting about how he had to leave the US to find true freedom of speech, apparently not realizing that the Netherlands has Holocaust denial laws and all sorts of other shit that they break on a daily fucking basis. Also, here's a fun fact about the Netherlands. The Netherlands is what's called part of the Five Eyes. Five Eyes is really interesting. I didn't intend to go on this rant. Let me see if I can open up Paint and show you guys something real quick. 'Cause I'm gonna draw. You know how I am. I like to draw. I'm more artistic like that. I'm a real artist. Perfect. That is exactly what I want. Okay. So here we are. I'm gonna draw. And so the way that it works, right, is that you have this stupid piece of shit. It's a real nuisance, right? You say you have and it's just a huge pain in the ass, right? Because what it says, this shitty piece of paper in the US, is that you can't spy on people. You can't spy on people because it's just not okay. You have to have a warrant. So if you want to spy on people in the United States as a US government agent, you have to get a warrant. Well, that's a lot of data you can't access. Big problem. But here's the workaround, right? So I'm going to draw another box. I'm going to say USA or NSA, right? And I'm going to put data right here, right? I'm running out of room. I really should have made the US Constitution smaller, but I'm not an artist. So okay. NSA wants to get the data. They have to go through this fucking Constitution, right? And let me clarify, US data. Well, what if you have, here's a workaround, right? Let's say that you have this cool buddy called the Netherlands. Well, the Netherlands doesn't have a US Constitution. And the Netherlands is not prohibited from spying on the US. So, if the service like Gab is on the Netherlands can legally spy on the US and then send that data back to the NSA, and the NSA hasn't broken any laws, hasn't violated the Constitution. So it's a really good thing that Andrew Torba has moved Gab out of the United States and into the Netherlands, which is a part of the Five Eyes, because now the NSA can ask the Netherlands to send them any information they want at any time for no reason at all. Really helpful. Great job, Andrew Torba. You've really made a great platform for your fucking neo-Nazi followers to use. I assure you that's going to work out just fine for everybody. And that ends my my artistic stream. I hope everybody has enjoyed it. Oh, the Arab spam is back. I guess I can't do anything about it because I'm not going to sit here and fucking play hall monitor with these motherfuckers. Here. Bam. Okay. All right. I will continue. I hate Gab. I hate this fucking idiot. Who do I want to talk about? Let me read this. This is also, I have to be very careful here because this is also, I'm entering a protected class. And I read this for Twitter already, but I'll read it again because it's pretty funny. Gengar, do you think I want one day find out who you are? You losers at Kiwi Farms don't know me at all. It's funny how stupid you are when it comes to me, even though you stalked me for 10 years worth of data. But really, what is that data? Pigeonholed glimpses of me. None of you actually know a damn thing about me. You're all wrong about me. Ignorant liars. Most of you are probably empty, live pieces of shit who just take some sort of comfort in believing those lies. But Gengar put so much work in constructing them. I'll remember that. Gengar, you are such a fucking idiot, LOL. One day I'm going to disappear without a trace. Y'all lose sight of me. There'll be bits and pieces on the internet from this old identity, but you'll never find her see me again. But your actions against me will be all over. I'll be all over that pissant little side of yours. And don't worry, Joshua, I'm coming for you too one day. You'll never even see me coming. I am nothing if not tenacious and unforgiving. And one day you will pay for everything you fools have attempted to do to me. I am not fucking Christian. I am a Marine vet. And I want to make it known, I am not making fun of her veteran status. And I love the nation of Israel. I am a Marine vet. I'm a hard worker. I am a hard trainer. I am a good fighter. And even though I have spent the last several years soul searching and trying to figure myself out instead of training and staying deadly, that time has passed. And one day you will all pay, not just for what you did to me, but for any person who you lied about. I'll find out everything about all of you. I'll find out everything about every one of your victims, who was guilty and who was innocent for real, because your idiots aren't. You idiots aren't detectives. Only a few of your victims will actually have come remotely close to deserving what you did. The terrorists and the actually guilty sexual predators. But everyone else's lives you've ruined, I promise, I will repay you 1,000-fold one day. It's very good. I'm quite fond of this. This is pretty fantastic, if I do say so myself. Good luck, Gengar. Your ass is grass, my friend. You can't stand up to this Marine-trained teen. All right. Let me cut this off because I don't... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll save him for last. I can't jump into that because I got a lot to say about that. Let me actually make sure that this is safe to show. Make sure this is kosher. That's good. That's good. Okay. There is a guy. This is him. His name is Dr. Ford. And he is in some issues because he happens to be a veterinarian, right? He's a veterinarian. And he works with birds. He also works with exotic wild birds, right? So, oh yeah, Moist Eagle, that's his professional name. He's a real doctor. He has a veterinarian clinic. And this was originally just a post in a random shitty thread. Veterans are a protected class. A little bit different. But he tried to get this post removed for DMCA. And I can't show you this because it has docs in it. But what's interesting is that he sent this to me. Then he sent this to my host. My wonderful host, 1776 Hosting, who promptly alerted me to this DMCA takedown request that was directed to me as opposed to, or directed to them as opposed to me. A cowardly action. So, fuck this. I am so irritated with this shit. Look at this. Who the fuck do you people think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? So Google can kill black guys, but they can't fucking... Here, I'll mod Saffronet, because I know you from my thing, and you're a chick. That's usually how it works with streamers, right? Ban the Arabs. Alright, Scott Ford, where are you at? So he sent me a DMCA, and he he was very, very interested in making sure that this information was taken down. And in order to do so, this is not necessary by DMCA rules, but he opted to send me this PDF verifying with, let me just show you this. I think this is safe. At least I hope it is. Okay, this is safe. He sent me this. He signed it. He signed and fucking notarized this document, proving beyond the benefit of a doubt that he is the author of all this eagle fucking art. And he draws, like on the side, he draws furry bird sex featuring American bald eagles. And he works professionally as a veterinarian for American bald eagles. And in his DMCA request, he fucking he sent this document proving that he is the artist. So now, in his attempts to censor this thread, he has sent me everything that would ever be needed to show under penalty of perjury, because he sent this as part of his DMCA request. Everything you could ever want to prove that this guy is the person who is drawing this shit, which is just fantastic. That's just anatomical shit. Oh, and he hates Trump, because of course. So I just want to show him that. Squawk. All right. Let's talk about the biggest thing. I think this is more interesting than Etika, because Etika is just like he died. It's very sad. I'll just play one of my tweets because I've run out of ideas, and I'll explain it. Not leafy. All right, that's it. It's just the Papers, Please theme, but I chose it because it's like the worst ending. Let me hide it because I don't know what this is gonna pull up. I want to make sure. I want to show people because you have to see it. You have to see it in order to fully appreciate it. Okay, this is all safe for work. Yep. So this is sheep over. This is sheep over on the left. That's Mumkey in the back. That's sheep over. Where's the nice one with her? There's another one. Why does it take so long for these fucking pictures to load in? Here, does this one load? I just want to show people what sheep. There it is. Okay. So this is sheep. They were together a long ass fucking time. She's really cute, and he cheated on her. I think that's her name on Instagram. No, it's not. Fuck. I thought I had this pulled up already. Am I an idiot? Am I a big dummy? Oh, you know where it was at? On the Kiwi farms. Yeah, it was. Okay. This is where's it? This is Leo the kitty. And this is sheep over. Leo, sheep over. Here, let's open up this one too. Even though I will forgive the pickle Rick, given the circumstances. But there's a clear difference, right? And believe it or not, I see some people wondering. Leo is a grill and was always a grill, so it's a reverse trap in professional terminology. And this is what he opted for. Now, it doesn't just end there. I don't know all the details with this, so I have to be careful with what I say. But from what I understand is that she groomed a underage boy and threatened to kill herself every time he wanted to break up with her. And I think they had sex. I don't know. But Mumkey, the idiot in the back of this picture, in the back there, the one in the video that is seen on the left, he cheated on the sheep with this. You know who he looks like? Or not he, but she. You know who Leo looks like? Leo looks like the guy from the Japanese Suicide Forest video. What the fuck was his name? Paul Suicide YouTube Forest. This guy. Logan Paul. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, look. I'm right. I'm right about this. She looks like Logan Paul. It's the exact same thing. You can't say I'm wrong. Look, she's wearing the stupid hats and everything. That is quite clearly the same person. Anyways, whatever. Now, when he was found out as having cheated on the sheep with the furry, who's, I think her YouTube name is like Kitty the Wolf or something, and she draws terrible furry shit. When she found out, she offered to take him back and forgive him. And he said no. He said it would be best for them if they broke up and went their separate ways. And his 15-minute long video, I'm not going to sit through it because it's all bullshit and I don't fucking care. But in his 50-minute long video where he explains what he plans to do going forward, like I have clips of it. Let me pull up the clips. Is this the final cut? You know what? It's in the thread. I'm just gonna pull up the thread, and I have my shit there. I can play it. I clipped it. This is actually the first video because Mumkey does like video entertainment shit, and this was the first video I've ever watched of his. So this was his first impression, and his impression on me was just like, this guy is a fucking idiot. Here, listen to this. If it wants to load. Better fucking load. If it doesn't fucking load, I'm gonna be mad. Does this file format not work? How much I hate the internet. Oh, there it is. Oh, of course, because I disconnected my proxy, now it's broken. And now because I'm outside of the US, it's gonna give me the it's gonna block me on my own site. There it is.
I bought my own place, which I'll give you a tour of. This is my house. I'm not living with mom and dad like you guys are. Sorry.
Okay. This clip doesn't make much sense until you remember that he got banned off of YouTube for reading Elliot Rodgers' manifesto and basically told Susan Wojcik that she ruined his life. So I want you to keep in mind that he is basically living off Patreon exclusively. His income has been decimated. He's just been caught out sleeping with a pedophile furry, and this is his address to his audience.
I bought my own place, which I'll give you a tour of. This is my house. I'm not living with mom and dad like you guys are. Sorry. Everybody trying to say I moved in with my parents, I guarantee are living with their own parents. No, bought my own place, bought my own car. I buy my own everything. I'm an adult. Speaking of which, let's give a tour of the house.
So that's just a tour. Oh, I like this clip too. Here's the lesson he's learned, right? Here's the lessons he's learned through the magic of modern medicine.
And I do also think it's because of the pills, but It's like I don't care what random people on the internet are saying about me anymore at all. It's really great. I think apathy is the answer to how social media's destruction of our generation. If you've listened to these SOTY podcasts at all, we've often come to the conclusion that social media is destroying the fabric of society and that children shouldn't even be allowed on it because it's so poisonous. And I think avoiding it is not only the best thing for me, it's the best thing for just about everybody.
So his takeaway from dismantling his own life by being a retard is that we should all take pills to essentially lobotomize ourselves and remove the ability to feel feelings. And then we should just stay off the internet because he couldn't handle the internet. He couldn't handle the internet. He had to medicate himself to exist. And now everybody else has to as well. Like that's his lesson learned. Is it Ralph's aspirin? I think there was one more clip that I posted. No, that's a picture of him in diapers. No, that's it. In the video, I didn't clip it, but in the video, he also announces that he is leaving sheep behind. He moved out of state, bought a new house, apparently, sold his old house, and might be having that sheep furry come over. Well, of course, in the video I showed, they proposed. So they're already getting married. They've already decided this at this new house that they're living in together. Now, you might be wondering, what could a life with this furry be like? Well, I happen to have an answer for this. Let me show you. Somebody happened to find her F list, which is a furry fetish site, which is a great way for finding hookups. Lots and lots of likes. I compiled a list of my favorites, actually. So here's my absolute favorites. If you want to pull this thread up and find it yourself, you can go ahead and do that. And maybe you'll find some other favorites. But her absolute top favorite, one of the ones that she liked a lot of BDSM stuff, but her absolute top favorite that I found funny was verbal abuse. So you're thinking, here, I don't want you guys to see it. I want it to be hidden. Hold up. Favorite. So this is top thing, verbal abuse. Now it's not clear if she's into yelling at people or if she's into being yelled at. But you can assume that where is it? I had it open. Here. Nice, quiet, happy sheepover would not be interested in verbal abuse. So now when Mumkey comes home from the coffee shop as a barista, part-time YouTube maker, he's going to be yelled at or he's going to be yelling at her. Now, the interesting thing is, if she's into being verbally abused, I think that's worse than being interested in verbally abusing Mumkey. Because if Mumkey, she wants to yell at him, then she can just yell at him and he can tune her out. But if her interest is making him yell at her, she has to be nasty. She has to be conniving in a way that gets him to break and start yelling at her. So her sexual fetish, if that is the case, is to provoke her own husband in such a way that he becomes aggressive and frustrated to the point where they can no longer talk their issues out and they have to start yelling. So that's my interpretation. I think it's that because you'll see why in a second. So this is yes. This is things that she likes. She likes anal fisting, pegging, sexual torture, competition, and younger characters, which is a given because she's fucked a young boy, from what I understand, allegedly. Pegging, anal fisting. Pegging only goes one way. Mumkey can't peg her. Anal fisting, that's a toss-up. who knows? Who knows which hand is going up whose ass? It's a real mystery. I don't know. The competition one is pretty funny because that's pretty much basically admitting that she only got into Mumkey because he was already taken. That's her fetish. She gets off doing that. Here's the really funny thing, though. They announced very quickly that they were getting married, right? Very quickly did they announce that they were getting married. I'm wondering, and this is just me being a big dummy. You know, what do I know? I don't know shit. But I'm wondering, does she maybe have some blackmail to coerce Mumkey with into marrying her? Is that a what's a troll? There is a theory that maybe they're trolling. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a troll to me because Sheepover is fucking around, is like liking stuff, is liking tweets that are sympathetic towards her and a little bit mean towards Leo on Twitter. I don't think she would be up for a troll like that. Doesn't seem fail. Like something that she would do. So then we get to the maybes. Hardvore and analvore. Analvore is about swallowing things or being swallowed up your ass, like putting stuff up your butt, like living people that then die. Hardvore is interesting because as opposed to sophvore is like you swallow something whole like a pill. Hardvore is like you take a little person like a gnome and you just bite their fucking head off, right? And they die that way. So that's very. I mean, this is a maybe. These aren't her favorites, like verbal abuse, but this is pretty nasty. Emasculation and adultery is a maybe. I think more than a maybe. I think maybe I think competition is a yes. Maybe that's her inserting herself into an established relationship. I think maybe adultery is the other way around, the emasculation route, where she gets involved with a black guy or something. I don't know, just spitballing. We're having a LGBT kink discussion where we discuss the wonders of the broader community. And maybe she likes to swing and emasculate in the process. So who knows? Who knows what fun things are in store for Mumkey Jones in the next year? I also pointed out things she doesn't like. Only two things that really stood out for me for doesn't like is pregnancy. She's not into pregnancy. And pregnancy is, people were hoping that they wouldn't have any kids. Well, don't worry, she's never going to have kids because she's not into pregnancy. And World of Warcraft, which, I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Thank God. Genetic dead end. Abortion gets her moist, though. Oh, wait, vey. Oh, there is. Let me pull up Paint real quick. There is one other thing. That I want to show you from this list. Something that I didn't even notice. Now, usually I'm the first to notice this. Usually my eagle eye, nothing gets by my eagle eye. My eagle eye catches everything, chat. Catches everything. But somebody had to point this one out to me. Someone had to point this one out to me. Someone had to point this one out to me. And I'm very, very glad they did.
White girls fuck dogs. 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 When they come home from the bar and they're all alone, white girls fuck dogs and their big red bone. They don't do it 'cause it's good for their health. It's just the way white girls express themselves, yeah. White girls fuck dogs.
Fucked it up. I was gonna put a screen cap there.
White girls fuck dogs. They really fuck up. White girls fuck dogs.
There we go.
White girls fuck dogs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck dogs.
It's not a protected class. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
That's what white girls are all about. They spread whipped cream on their
You know who else we need up here?
genitals to get their dog to lick all inside their holes. Yeah, white girls fuck dogs. They fuck them. White girls fuck dogs. They really fuck them. White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs.
I'm doing art. Doing art. Sorry, Mumkey. Sorry,
Say
Mumkey.
that white culture
It's all mine now.
doesn't exist, but when a dog is humping them, they can't resist. They never will admit it, but they know that it's true. It's just the thing that every white girl loves to do, yeah. White girls fuck dogs. They fuck them. White girls fuck dogs. They really fuck them.
No, it's almost done. We'll just let it wind down.
White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. They fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. They really fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs.
That was cathartic. Josh loves Logan Paul. All right. What else? There was something else. I'm debating. Maybe I should check my list. Check my list of things. I could talk about Ralph. And again, I think everything that needs to be said has been said, right? There was I could play this. This is risque. If you hadn't watched the gym stream, this is now the new. You know what? I will talk about it just a little bit. It's hard not to at this point. How the fuck do you not talk about it? Is this it?
Call you an Uber.
Yes, it is. Okay. How would we do this?
Call you an Uber. Haba haba haba. It's not true. From Krong Gamer. How long? You know what? Actually, people keep bringing up the Ralph thing. I have watched the Ralph streams. Let me share. You know what? Let me pull this up. I made a few edits. I found them funny. So I made a few edits. Just having some fun, a little bit of fun, a little bit of laughs here with some of the audio that's come out in the past week. So I'll play you some. Before we move on to the rest of the super chats.
Flamenco, are you there? Why can't I hear you, Flamenco? Should I retry it again? Flamenco! What about now, Flamenco? Flamenco, what about now?
Well, answer the fucking question. I mean, you sound like a real fucking dipshit. And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. You want to talk about spilling tea?
I hope it doesn't loop.
Fuck. I spilled.
I don't know if I can't hear it.
Spilt liquor than most of you motherfuckers spilt on new shoes.
What are you talking about?
I said it's not even hot outside.
that was one I found amusing. Here's another one I like to call the cum stream.
In a minute, I'm going to come. Yeah.
I enjoyed that one too. Just as a there you go, down forward punch. Hope you hope you enjoyed.
So Jim noticed him, I guess. I don't know. That stream, I didn't like that stream, but I did like that. That was pretty interesting. Because what got me about that was he felt really underprepared for the actual content of the stream, which was that weird drummer boy shit with the fucking boomers. But then in the super chats, somebody asked him about Ralph, and he just has he had that shit on hand. He had already cut and assembled those fucking clips and just had them on his desktop somewhere. And he threw them up into the stream for no fucking reason. And it's like, I don't know. That just seemed ominous to me. And Ralph, immediately the next day, he issues an apology. And his apology is so sweeping and broad. And it's like, when you issue an apology, you say what you're apologizing for, and you say what steps you've taken, if any, to correct that, to ensure it doesn't happen again. Like, that's an apology. Those are the two elements. You have to identify the issue, and you have to say what your fix is. If it lacks either of those things, it's not an apology. It's a placate or a placation, or whatever the fuck. It's a morsel. You have to do both. And he wrote this long article, and he published it, and he didn't say what he was apologizing for, and he didn't say what he was going to do to remedy it. And like, why even bother? And then he said on the stream that he didn't listen to Jim's stream. He never saw that clip. He didn't watch Jim's stream. He was busy looking for his cat. And it's like, what the fuck's with the timing then? Why rush out this obvious first draft apology for something that you don't even... He didn't even identify what he was apologizing for. So it wasn't like, I did this thing, so I have to apologize. It was very clearly just like noise. Dick Masterson liked it. Dick Masterson said that he seemed genuine, but it's like, I didn't see the point to it. You know what I mean? I really didn't intend to talk about Ralph at all. But I figured I might as well. Why not? Play Godwinson. Oh, jeez. Should I steal Godwinson's content too? How shitty of me to steal Jim's shit and then steal Godwinson. I guess I'll play one Godwinson clip because I happen to be a not so secret fan of Godwinson, even though I don't think Godwinson likes me very much. But we'll keep that to ourselves. As I poach his content. I'll just do this one because it's quick.
This is going to be a dramatic reading of a soliloquy from the classic Shakespearean tragedy, Macbeth. I'd better start shaking this tube of Smarties before I begin. Xander! I didn't dox him. It's not true. And as a matter of fact, no, it's not true. No, it's not true. Ralph. Fuck yourself, you piece of shit, faggot motherfucker. No, it's not true, piece of shit. And if I had to guess, it was probably you that fucking doxed him, motherfucking lying, cocksucking, faggot motherfucker. You want to holler over me? I can just scream over you too, you piece of shit, motherfucker. Keep fucking running your mouth. I'll keep hollering, you motherfucking piece of shit. Eat a fucking cock. Go kill yourself, you little piece of motherfucking shit. I fucking goddamn... we can just holler over each other all fucking day. Fuck you, motherfucker. I ain't leaving, bitch. You leave. Why the fuck I gotta leave for? I can still be on YouTube still. Oh, wow! With your 30 fucking people, oh my god! I've got more subs than you right now. Okay. Thus concludes the dramatic...
There's much more content on Godwinson's channel. So go here, twitter.com/Godwinson_ if you want more. I happen to be a fan of his stuff. And I really like these dramatic readings. There is that grunt and it's not true clip in his last stream. I watched it because I'm back on it now. I'm watching it again. But at the very end, he's watching Tucker Carlson or something as an outro. And you ever be around like your grandfather who's watching the news and he's just like shouting shit at the television? That's just like boomer takes. It was like that. He was just yelling things over Tucker Carlson in agreement. And there's a point where he's like, that's so true. And that needs to be clipped. That needs to be clipped because it is the natural antithesis of that's not true, and I want them conjoined together. I'll have to do this myself. Yes, I know how to clip. I'll do it myself, and I'll play this. I'll play it. I promise. I'll play it tomorrow, or the next time I stream, whenever the fuck. And I'll play the yin and yang of the Ralph streams, and I'll prove to you. Unless I didn't think about. I wasn't planning on talking about Ralph at all, but I my hand is compelled because it's unavoidable. It's quality entertainment, to say the least. So I think that's it. A lot of eclectic stuff, but nothing I could talk about for too long each. I have an outro song picked out. Oh, should we check? We'll check. We'll check for K. K's always reliable. See what I can find. I lose her fucking channel every goddamn time. It's not this one. It's the other one. What the fuck is it? Why haven't I bookmarked it? Why am I so fucking retarded that I don't bookmark? Oh, there it is. Here, I'm gonna bookmark it. I don't know why I fucking don't. Okay, that's bookmarked. Do I got my fucking playing card? Where is it? Where is it? You know what? I've got it bookmarked. I don't know which one's more recent. Try this one. I have to wait, no, she's got dogs again. Sends for approval. Yeah, that's it. Free space, center, generate bingo cards, screen cap, paste, crop. I need to plan these better. What do I even do during the week? Where does my time go? What do I spend it on? I'm like in a neat hog day. Making bingo cards. I don't even know where the time goes. I just made the bingo card. Where the fuck is... Oh, there it is. Bam! Oh, yeah. There's my supper. Oh, before I do this, I meant to show this before, but I for some reason forgot. This is exclusive. This is exclusive because I don't know. I don't want to bring this up too much on the stream because it's political, and I think politics is the antithesis of humor. But I contacted D, and I sent him an email. And I said what based on the recent events in the UK where they almost forced a woman to get an abortion. I said you should draw the Tower of London, which is the Tower of Terror, the old torture tower that they had in London. That's decommissioned now, obviously. But he should draw that, and he should make it like some kind of abortion clinic. Like make the Tower of London an abortion clinic. And draw all these vacuum tubes coming out and sucking up fetuses and stuff. And have some kind of state-mandated abortion theme. Because I think that would be really great. And he says, haha, that is some crazy, fantastic scene you painted visually. We'll keep it in mind or part of it for other art. Like a Tower of London as an abortion machine. Yikes. Thanks. Here's a new one. D's. And he sent me, I think these are unreleased. These are brand new, hot off the presses. I'll focus on this one first. So he's obviously very critical of the idea of augmentation. Not a big fan of Cyberpunk 77 coming out. Sheeple magazine, this is a little bit out of date. It's the August edition of 2018. Beyond Human, super longevity, super intelligence, super well-being, implant brain machine interface enhances human ability to computer speed. You can see the iRobot lady holding an apple, but the apple is black because it's actually all robots. Transhuman population. Satanist dream of total mind control. Oh, because everybody is robots. They can be programmed now. They don't have to be tricked. They can just be told what to do by the Satanists. All right, then we got this one. I like this one because the tower in the background is a G5 tower, or 5G tower, and there is some speculation. I looked this up a little bit because I was curious. There is some conspiracy that those towers cause cancer or something. So he's saying, like, look at the skulls in the background and the 5G tower, and you got this dumb little kid being doped up full of vaccines, or not even vaccines. That's just a needle full of mercury, and he's getting fluoride, and he's on a cell phone because it's broadcasting insanity into his brain. He's got him on Ritalin, and the smart meter says he's got an IQ of negative 666.66, I think. So I think what he's trying to say is that there's aluminum in the air too. The crop duster or whatever, the chemtrails. Or as they say in England, aluminium, which is just wrong. But thankfully, Dees is smart and he's not British. Yeah, we live in a society. That poor kid, he doesn't stand a chance with all those frequencies and vaccines. Well, not vaccines, but mercury needles. Josh will shoot up the parliament. I do not advocate violence against England. Oh, I didn't see this until it was way too late. Somebody said that the furry met that boy she was fucking in Alabama and they had sex like 8 times, which sounds about right. All right, onto the main feature of today. Potato soup, piss take crumpets, or homemade stuffing. I think we saw this one. How can she fuck up potato soup? That's my bet.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again.
Why is it black?
Today I'm going to be doing...
Why is it black?
Potato soup.
What the fuck?
Right, it's...
What the did she see my bingo card and decide to cuck me out of my bingo by making the intro black? Is this what's happening? I can't believe this.
Hi people,
she's
and
fucking
I'm
with
back
our
cooking
game.
Again. And today I'm going to be doing potato soup. Right, it says... I don't even know if cooker's on. Yeah. It says oh yeah, I can see it ring coming on now. It says I've got to melt the butter.
Okay, that's definitely marge. That's not butter.
Can't even read me on right. Until it starts to form, and then add the pots. But I need to do the pots, the potatoes. I need to peel and chop. The spuddy taters. Now it does do. I can't even tell that.
Her
it does say.
To whomever asked, she actually that's a World War I ration pot. I don't know why I know that, but I do.
I can't even talk today. I'm losing all my onions.
She said she couldn't talk today, so this is
so I'm going to cut into cubes my spuddy taters.
Spuddy taters.
Spuddy taters. Oh, this knife goes through really easy.
Oh no! Oh no!
Why am I shaking? I'm shaking because I'm scared of,
she said,
of the knife. It's a brand new one, as you
shaky
can
hands.
tell.
Where are those at?
But I'm scared. I'm going to lose my fingers.
Yeah. I should have a tile for me shitting. If
you know, then I've got my fingers.
She cut herself.
And that there'd be blood spurting out all over. So I'm just
it hurts yourself. That's right there.
Oh!
How are you hurting yourself?
Got me cow. I burnt myself on ring. Never mind. Right,
I hurt myself today.
Really well. So is that no? I'm going to do another one. Another spuddy tater. Spuddy tater.
How is she?
I don't know where I've got that from.
Oh.
But I'm going to do another spuddy tater. cut it in half first. Oh.
Is it, God.
And that should have
Make. You have arthritis, Kay. Make your fucking
man.
useless fat sack of shit son cut the fucking spuddy taters.
bit of
They're gonna
tater
cut
on
your
that.
fucking hands off.
So cut that into cubes again. Like I said, scared to death of this knife. Fingers only just recovered from the last time I cut my finger. Really am. Oh God, I've never normally scared of anything, but I am of this knife. Never mind. Right, it does say 3 ounces of butter, but I use Marge. It says 3 ounces of butter, and it also says 15 ounces of spuddy taters.
Why does she keep saying that?
Well, it don't actually say spuddy taters, it just says taters. I have done it. I have weighed them out.
Also, I'm pretty sure she's not wearing a metal shirt. I peeked
4
ahead.
ounces
So
of
we're
honey
cucked out of that.
So we're just waiting for the.
I'm gonna
I
put
should
the
have put it on
hamster
high.
down.
I don't even know what the rings on that one. Number
He's a
6.
cuck hamster.
So we're gonna wait till it
Cuck
gets
shit.
flop. That's it, frothy. And then we're gonna add the spuddy taters.
She's naked.
Oh, listen to the sound it's making. That's right. Never mind. But yeah, we're going to wait until it's frothy, then we're going to add the spuddy taters. I've still got some more taters to cut up. But in fact,
Look at
I
all
think
that
it's starting
Marge.
to froth.
Oh my God.
Isn't it, yeah? So I think that might be a turn down. Alright,
You know
so
why
I'm
she
gonna have the
uses
spuddy
Marge
taters.
instead of butter? I guarantee you margarine has a higher burning point, a higher smoke point than butter.
Oh, hold on, I
And when
haven't
she
had
puts
it
that
all
fucking
taters.
shit on
It's no, mate,
high,
don't-
like the
don't get
highest,
frothy now.
it
It's just wait
immediately
to
starts
get the
smoking if
taters
it's
in.
butter. Oh my God, her fucking knife skills. It literally, it makes my testicles hurt. Like they crawl up inside of my body watching that fucking knife flail around spastically as she screams in pain because her fingers can't bend.
Get another one. Wait a minute. Put them in as well. And then the last spuddy tater. I think that one's only a small little one. Right, so now I'm going to put that last bit of spuddy tater in.
No, she says that it's because of her son. I blame her
I
though.
want to be coated. In
I'm
fact, I
blaming it
didn't
at her.
know
I'm not
whether-
going to give her the Lee pass.
And add, and add onions. I'm not going to have time to cook, is it? So I'm just going to get my spatula out. So it says add onions as well. I think you might want to be coated in everything. Let me just add the onions. Right, just say add the onions as well. Get out. Get out. They were chopped. Well, actually, first of all, they were thinly sliced.
That is a vegetable
And
besides
then,
potatoes.
Add the onions. And coat well. Sprinkle with salt. Could you please get me the salt out?
She's managed not to spill anything. I'm shocked.
Oh, it's the taters and onions flying all over. Sprinkle of
No.
salt. Thank you very
She did
much.
spill something. Thank you. We needed that one.
Right, so just covering them with. Right, what's
Dude, there's
this
no
one?
butter in this. It's all butter. It's all
Right,
Marge.
sprinkle with salt and pepper.
What the fuck kind of laugh is that, lady?
Sorry, we're on a new line. I'm so sorry.
She's losing her mind. Lady, your mom is losing her mind.
Oh, if looks could kill, I'd be dead. Right, and cover with a lid. Where's the lid? Right, so I'm going to cover with a lid. So that's covering with a lid.
No, this is British cuisine. Don't you understand?
Cover with a lid. What? Oh, sweat until gentle. I've got to sweat it until it's gentle. That's what putting a lid on is doing. I'm going to turn it down a bit though, number 3. And heat for 10 minutes. And then I've got to put a stock in, which is... Yeah, see it? Yeah, that's my stock. And it's a vegetable one because it's got onions and all
I
that.
count that as a seasoning. It's like an essential.
Palaver and all that stuffing. I don't know.
That is a
I
premium
think that's a
food.
beetroot. That's a onion.
Can't even get like a bunch of
that's
fucking spices.
my veg stock.
at
It says you
Wegmans
can
or
use a
whatever.
veg stock or just a normal stock. And it says a pint of stock. Right. So then you bring the... Oh yeah, that's all right. So that's having 10 minutes. So I'm just reading the rest of it. Then I'm
She's reading
gonna-
a recipe for this? It's just fucking potatoes and onions, like steeped in...
Right, as you can see, it's done. Burnt.
Well, as you can see, it's done.
It said a pint
Ta-da.
of... Oh, surely not.
Look at that. That's so disgusting. The margarine is not incorporating at all with the other
Did it say
ingredients.
pint?
It's-
Oh, I'm just thinking that's gonna... No, the floor. It can't be a pint. Can it? Because it's just had to... Well, it says a pint.
Okay,
That is hot. I do apologise for my swearing, but that was bloody hot. So what I'm going to do, it says it needs to cook for another 10 minutes.
It's literally just potatoes and
That's
onions.
too much.
It's literally just potatoes and onions, Kay.
A pint of veg stock. Can't be right, but I'm not going to argue.
What?
So
Core
I'm going to put the
blimey.
lid back on
That's a soup
and give it
with
another
liquid
10.
in it.
I thought that worked out then. With the oven gloves. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes on a medium heat. Oh, wrong bleeding one. Halfway, number 3. So I'm going to, yeah, well, like I say, I'm going to do it for another 10 minutes, like it said. And then I'm going to put it in the blender. But I think that's a bit too much for blender.
A blender? What?
Right, I'm going to put this in.
What?
With some juice.
Why is she doing this?
The container.
Kay, why are you blending your soup? Kay,
I don't know if
Kay, what are you
if
doing?
that's enough.
You don't need to blend
Put
this.
one more in.
You can just
some
eat the
juice
soup,
in.
Kay.
I think that'll be about it. Right, I'm going to blend it. It's going to sound really loud. Oh, it isn't. Shit, how the hell do you work this late?
You plug it into the fucking wall.
That will really loud. Oh, it's... I can't pick it up, it's that hot. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, oh, shit. I dropped it in it, never mind.
Ew.
Why is that still on? I should be off that now.
Ew.
Right. Oh, really hot. And I'm going to put
Why?
parsley to season it. Leaves coming to the taste.
Parsley.
The taste.
I
I should
have to
put some
take
bread
this
in
one
it. shouldn't I?
back.
Oh, well, never mind. Well, while he's doing that, he's going to leave a link in the description to my Facebook page called Kay's Cooking. It's going to be hot.
Oh, thank God, Jodie. I thought we were going to be cold.
Wearing that soup instead of eating it.
It's like really creamy potatoes. You know when you have like creamy mashed potatoes? It's like, tastes like that.
Alright, well, that might be good.
Alright.
Might be brilliant. Did I get a thumbs up? Or did I just get one of them? Like that you said, it
okay.
tastes like creamy.
How risque.
What did you say? Potatoes?
Creamy mashed potatoes.
Creamy mashed potatoes. Oh my god. Well, I suppose it is because you do actually put, what do you call it? You do put milk into, not milk. You do put margarine to make your potatoes creamy.
No,
so
you
yeah, I
put
suppose I've done the trick right.
Butter.
So if you like what you see, please keep viewing me. If you want to give me a big old thumbs up, please do. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free. The more the merrier. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, or you know someone who hasn't subscribed, and to the new person who has subscribed today, thank you very much. So thank you.
Your vids are getting worse. Am I the only one who hates the way Lee holds his cutlery?
Cold.
Yeah, he holds it like a child. But really, that's your takeaway from this video? Is that Lee holds his fucking spoon like a elementary school student? Looks lovely. Not enough butter. Alright, fuck this. My friends, thank you for joining me in this experiment. To the fucking people who acted surprised when I streamed that I still stream, y'all motherfuckers need to go to madattheinternet.com. We're not playing bartender right now, but like I'm shocked by the number of people who didn't realize that I was still streaming just elsewhere. So fix your shit and go there. And I keep all my links up to date. And yeah. Nice IP scraper. I don't even control that website. It's controlled by New Project 2. Some merch. One day. Thank you. Yes. All right. I had the perfect sign-off song for today. And I will see you next week unless something happens. I don't know where I'll stream next week, so you gotta pay attention. Sorry. If it's not on YouTube, it'll be on DLive. And yeah, see you next week.
I don't know.
Let me put this on this screen so that you guys can see it.
Yeah. She would look better if she was an anime girl.
Anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy. They be fine as a motherfucker.
Rest in peace, my nigga Erica or Etika, whatever the fuck your name was. I hope you got your 72 anime pussy.
I wanna fuck Boma cause she got some big titties. Ash must be gay because he never fucked Misty. A watertight bitch with that pussy on Squirtle. Got hit not too pregnant with my baby, she was fertile. Big titties, sexy ass, and her hair purple. I wanna fuck, I don't care, you ain't no real person. I wish all the girls in the world were animized and like playing Game Boy Color. Well, I can fantasize about that anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy. They be fine as a motherfucker. Anime pussy. Yeah, you know I stay thinking about that anime pussy. I'ma fly to Japan and get some anime pussy. Yeah, anime pussy. Yeah, anime pussy.
I got a crush on Chun-Li, cause that bitch is anime. Wanna suck on her tits, what else can I say? We don't care about no real girls, they can go away. Grab some anime, comic books and jack the night away. Cute face, big eyes, in ties, so fly. Got some anime girls, they all wet. never dry. Got some anime girls, and they all Japanese. Living life to the fullest. It's my anime dream. Get it?
Anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy, anime pussy, and anime pussy. They be fine as a motherfucker. Anime pussy, yeah, you know I stay thinking about that anime pussy. I'ma fly to Japan and get some anime pussy, yeah, yeah, anime pussy, yeah, and anime pussy, yeah.
Don't fuck any furry pedophiles between now and, I guess ever. I would say next week, but just don't, my friends. Avoid it.